Hi, everyone. I just got out of the Supreme Court argument in Anderson versus Trump, where the Supreme Court was considering whether or not Donald Trump should be disqualified from the presidential ballot, at least in Colorado, for having violated the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution. It was a really illuminating argument. All 9 justices were very engaged. Justice Thomas, who's normally fairly quiet, asked questions of all 3 attorneys, and ultimately it was pretty clear that there is some consensus, perhaps even unanimity, to rule in favor of not disqualifying President Trump, likely on the grounds that that the state of Colorado does not have the power granted by Congress to enforce the 14th Amendment. They didn't talk about whether or not he had engaged in insurrection much. They mainly talked about this issue of state power and whether Congress needs to authorize the state to act in this case, because to do otherwise would allow for chaos potentially and a variety of different rulings in the states. We should expect a decision, I think, pretty quickly, perhaps by as soon as the end of February. And I would expect that it would be a 9-0 or very close to it ruling to not disqualify President Trump from the ballot. This should be understood not to be so much of a win for President Trump, because it only means that he can remain on the ballot. But he's still got a lot of legal issues to deal with all the way up and down the Eastern time zone, and we'll be seeing how those play out over the next several weeks and months.